A famous singer born with a tail, other celebrities with a third nipple, and a supermodel with no belly button. They look perfect, but their bodies hide unbelievable secret sand in today's video. I'm exposing 28 celebrities you won't believe. Lily Allen was born with a third nipple. It reportedly could easily be mistaken for a freckle or a mole. Allen is, as she should be, not embarrassed or shy about it at all. She showed the third nipple, which is just below her left breast, on the Sunday Night Project. Ashton Kutcher has webbed feet. On the Jonathan Ross show, Kutcher playfully responded to Jonathan Ross teasing him that when everything else is this good-looking, something has to be messed up. About 1 out of every 2,500 babies are born with syndactyly, which may require surgery to separate the fingers or toes. But no medical treatment was necessary for Kutcher. Vince Vaughn was involved in a car accident when he was 17, causing him to lose the tip of his right thumb. Vaughn was an avid water polo player at the time, which he was advised to give up by doctors. Who knows? Maybe Vaughn would have been an Olympic water polo player instead of a famous Hollywood actor if not for the accident. Heterochromia is the term for having differences in colors in the iris. Fewer than 200,000 people in the United States have it. In most cases, people are born with it, but it can also develop later in life from an injury, disease, or exposure to something damaging. Jane Seymour's quirk is very cool. Her eyes are different colors. She has one green eye and one brown eye. But kids are cruel, so apparently it wasn't easy for her growing up as a child. Now, however, everyone celebrates her beautiful eyes. Although you would never notice it because he has such a stunning smile, Nick Jonas actually has 3 front teeth. Singer Kesha said that she had a tail upon birth. I had a tail when I was born. It was a tiny tail, about 1/4 of an inch. Then they chopped it off and stole my tail, she told Heat magazine. Late. Friends star Matthew Perry was missing the top of his middle finger as a result of a door slamming on his finger as a child. The Aerosmith frontman's toes overlapped from the sheer number of concerts he's played in tight shoes. The price you pay for being one of the most successful rock stars in the world. Actress Gemma Arterton was born with 2 extra fingers on both hands. Arterton is proud of the fact that polydactyly runs in the family, saying, "My granddad had it, and my dad, I'm so proud of it." Halle Berry has long been rumored to have been born with a 6th toe on one foot. Photographs of what appears to be an extra digit next to her pinky have circulated the internet for some time. It is pretty common to be born with an extra toe or finger. Although it's barely noticeable, especially when he's rocking a beard, Joaquin Phoenix has a cleft lip. This is very common, occurring in 1 or 2 of every 1,000 babies born in the U.S. Peyton Manning and Jesse Jackson were also born with a cleft lip. Country music star Carrie Underwood also had a third nipple too. The difference is she had hers removed. Comedian Stephen Colbert often shows off his floppy ear. And why wouldn't he? He looks great. His quirk was the result of a problem with his right ear when he was younger. He had to have surgery to scoop it all out with a melon baller, which left him deaf in that ear. You have to be looking for it to really notice. But David Bowie's left eye was permanently dilated, resulting from a fight over a girl with his friend who scratched his iris with his nail when he punched Bowie, essentially paralyzing his iris. Tom Hardy was up to all sorts of mischief when he was younger, including stealing cars. However, his permanently bent pinky finger resulted from a wholesome activity, cooking. When he was younger, Hardy cut the tendon in the finger with a knife while in the kitchen. Daryl Hannah's left index finger is shorter than the others, the result of getting her finger stuck in a pulley in a well. Oscar-winning actor Denzel Washington broke his pinky finger playing basketball, and now he can bend it to a 45-degree angle, which he demonstrated on the Graham Norton show. Model Carolina Kurkova didn't have a belly button. which surprised audiences in 2008 during Victoria's Secret fashion show in Miami when she took to the runway. She's since had an operation to give her a belly button. Her representative said that her lack of a belly button was the likely result of an umbilical hernia. Oscar-winning actress Tilda Swinton has a third nipple too. She used to try to scare her brothers with it when she was younger, calling it a witch's mark. Actor Taye Diggs is another star who was born with an extra digit. For Diggs, it was an extra finger on each hand. Diggs showed the scars from the surgery that removed his extra fingers on CBS. Diggs laughed and joked around about it, saying that he should have kept them because he could have been really handy. Major League Baseball player Max Scherzer was born with blue eyes. Then one day, when he was 4 months old, one of his eyes turned green and later brown. His parents were assured when they happened to watch Jane Seymour on Johnny Carson's show, speaking about the condition. After all, she was a beautiful and successful star.